Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I apologize that I haven't posted in like a couple weeks. I wasn't sure what I wanted to make my next video about. I had thought about doing a video on why the law of attraction isn't working for you. I feel like that's something that there are enough videos out there about it that you don't really necessarily need a whole other video, and I may make one later just so that I have that on my channel. But there are so many other channels that talk about that. I could just link their channels in the description and you could go and find that information elsewhere, because there's a plethora of videos out there. I mean, manifestation is pretty well known at this point, so there's enough information on why it might not be working for you. So instead of that, I wanted to get kind of specific with a question that I've had recently in terms of my manifestation. It's a pretty specific question, so it may not resonate with anyone. It may not be something that you ever need, but just in case somebody does need this answered, I'm going to make a video about it because it was something I couldn't find a lot of information on when I was having that question. So I work with the tarot. I haven't been doing it for super long. I've been doing it over 4 months, maybe over 5 months, I don't know. And the tarot, I don't feel like it's the most reliable thing in terms of the future. People get so attached to it as like a source of telling you what's going to happen or what reality you're going to be in, you know, going forward into the future. And it can be used that way. It can be accurate, but realistically, tarot is about energy and your energy. And so it's kind of hard for it to be perfectly accurate because energy is always changing, it's always shifting. So, and I'll get to why that's important in a second. And then also, you know, in manifestation, you create your reality 100%. The law of attraction is always working for you 100% of the time. It doesn't matter whether you think it is or isn't. Just because it's working doesn't mean you're attracting what you want. You could very well be attracting things that you don't want. And that's a whole other video that I will make at some point. But the law of attraction is always working 100% of the time. So you create your reality. There is no such thing as destiny. There's no such thing as divine destiny. There's no such thing as, you know, divine encounters that you have to go through in your life. That's not true. You can experience that if you want to, if that's something that you want to make a part of your reality and you want to live that, oh, whatever's mine is mine, whatever happens, happens. Fine, you can live that way. That's great. That works for you, whatever. But it's not true. You can live the exact reality that you want to live so long as you are a container for what it is you're trying to experience. But there is no such thing as destiny. That's a lie. It's something people have to hang on to. It's not true. Well, I don't want to say, if in your reality you believe it's true, then it's true. But in my reality and a lot of other people that kind of follow the law of attraction and all of that stuff, have realized and awakened to the fact that it's not true. Anyway, so tarot. I've been trying to manifest something. Sorry, that's my cat. God knows what she's doing. I've been trying to manifest something for a few weeks. And I've been reading the tarot to see how that's going to turn out. And every time I read it, it's so negative. And I'm like, oh my God, like, why is this happening? I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to be doing. Like, why would it be so negative? I know that I can control the reality that I'm in and that if I want this, I can have it. So why would the tarot be so negative? Because, you know, it's what I'm trying to manifest. It's a big thing. I'm not going to say it on YouTube, but it's like up there with a dream house, a specific person, and large amounts of money. It's pretty up there. And so with that, you have to do some self-work. You have to get into the right alignment to what it is you're trying to manifest. But, you know, you can manifest and experience whatever you want. And I know this. I'm awakened to that. So I'm like, why would my tarot readings be so negative towards what it is that I'm trying to manifest? I know that I can have what I want. Well, stupid me, I didn't realize that, you know, and I should have realized this, but I didn't realize that tarot is a direct reflection of your energy. So, if you go to a tarot reader and it's accurate, it's because you thought it would be. You believed in tarot, you believed in that, you bought into it. You subconsciously told yourself this is going to be accurate. And so it was accurate. Sorry, tarot readers, and then if you tell yourself that it's going to not be accurate, then it won't be. Subconsciously, you actually kind of tell the reader and the cards what's going to happen, because you create your own reality. So when I'm reading the tarot about something I'm trying to manifest, one, I'm in resistance because I don't trust that the universe will take care of what I want. My cat's driving me insane. I'm in resistance because I'm not trusting the universe and giving me what I want. I'm not trusting that this could actually work out for me. I'm not trusting that there's a possibility that what I want, the energy is already out there and that I can attract it. So I'm in resistance. That's going to show up in the cards because that's what my energy is. I'm in resistance. Then on top of that, if I'm reading the cards and I'm in resistance, that means that I already have subconscious. I'm pointing back here because I always imagine my subconscious back here, but that means that subconsciously I don't believe that what I want is going to happen. I believe it's going to end badly. I believe it's going to be negative. Because if I didn't believe that, then I wouldn't have to read the tarot to find out if I think it's going to work out for me. So that's going to reflect in the cards too, because subconsciously I've told myself this isn't going to work out. This is going to be bad. Eek, so that's exactly what ends up happening. I am not saying that the tarot isn't a good tool, because I think that it is. I think it's fantastic for the future. I think it's fantastic for the present. I think it's fantastic if you are working on a specific issue and you need to figure out what to focus on and what to do. I think it's great for that stuff. It's great for looking into the past. If you've experienced a lot of trauma, sometimes you forget things. You forget like certain parts of your past, and you can use the tarot to kind of go back and look into the past and be like, oh, I need to focus on this issue, or I need to focus on this, or I need to focus on when that happened in my childhood. So it's really good for that stuff. Do I think that it's the most reliable thing for the future? I think that if you buy into that and you believe that it will set your future, then it will. But if you're awakened and you realize that you can literally say no, like you could get a reading and be like, no, that's not the reality that I'm going to align to, then it's not really a reliable source, because energy is always shifting and changing, and the future is always shifting and changing. There are, if you buy into quantum physics, there's a ton of different realities in front of you, and every time you make a choice, you snap into the specific reality that choice correlates with. So I don't think it's that good in terms of the future. I plan on doing tarot readings on this channel. They're all going to be present based, because I can't say this and then contradict it just to get subscribers and be like, oh, I'm going to tell you if your love's going to come back. I'm not going to tell you that because I don't know. But, when I start doing tarot readings, know that they're all going to be present based, because that is something that I kind of believe in, and I'm not going to go back on that to attract people to my channel. I think that's crap. So just to conclude this video, if you're manifesting and you're working on something, if you're familiar with tarot, or if you know someone that reads it and you find yourself wanting to ask questions about your manifestation, focus on the present. Don't worry about the future of your manifestation. That is resistance, which if you are familiar with manifestation, then you know that the one thing that will block it from coming to you is resistance. So don't add resistance to the situation, So that's the first thing, focus on the present, because if you are worried about anything else, then you're creating resistance. When you're focusing on the present, ask questions like, what do I need to work on? How can I better align myself to what it is I'm trying to manifest? Focus on that. And then secondly, remember that tarot is a reflection of your subconscious thoughts. Do I believe that we have spirit guides that give us messages? Sure. Yeah. But technically, if you're in resistance and you don't believe in your manifestation, then the future that your spirit guides show you is the future that you're aligned to. So you can say no. You can be like, we're not going to do that. And you can align yourself to the future that you want, but it doesn't mean that it's set. There is no such thing as a specific destiny that you have to go down. That whole what's mine will be mine idea, if you want it, and you want to attract it, then you can do that. You create your reality. Some fucking cards don't do that. Okay? So, sorry, I was looking at my phone, I got a notification. But anyway, to conclude that, you know, you can manifest whatever you want. It doesn't matter what these cards say. Don't worry about that. They are a reflection of your subconscious thoughts. Obviously, if you're reading them, you're in resistance and you have some doubts. Those doubts are going to be displayed in the cards. So why even put yourself through that? Because that's only going to create more negative emotion, more low vibrational energy, and more resistance. And you could literally avoid all of that. And then lastly, if you have done this and you are still in the process of trying to manifest something and you saw something really negative in the cards, the best thing that I can say to you is work through the resistance that you're having. Like whatever the resistance is that you're feeling, Illuminatingjoy on YouTube, she has really, really, really good videos on how to deal with your resistance. So rather than succumbing to and surrendering to this idea of, oh, I'm not going to get what I want, it's not going to work, go to like her channel. I'll put out videos eventually about how to release resistance, but go to her channel, watch those videos, release your resistance, quit looking at the fucking tarot, and, you know, do it again. Remanifest, revisualize, go through the process again, see what happens. That's kind of all I have to say about that. I know it's really specific, it's kind of random, but I had this epiphany yesterday and I was like, this would make a good video because it's original. It's not something that's all over YouTube, because there are literally 50 billion videos on why the law of attraction isn't working for you. So, all right, that's it. That's all I had to say. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, don't thumbs it down because that's rude. I'm just kidding. Subscribe, do whatever you're going to do. Comment, I don't care. Have a good day. Bye.